It's a brand new day. Hey. Wake up every morning and say, it's a brand new day. Hey. Take a good day, make it great, okay? Cause if you got some lemons, make some lemonade. Yeah, taste those clouds away. It's a brand new day. Hey. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day.
So our very special guest here, we have Kina, and she is the owner of Mocca
Makeup and Skincare. And let me tell you, for years.
What's your mark?
Oh, for years. Kina, Kena. My mother always said, your name is Kena, Kena. So for years I've allowed people to call me Kina because that's a very beautiful name also. However, now I emphasize Kena.
Yeah. Get it right. Get my name right.
So I said, this is to me the second phase of life. So I said, in my second phase of life, I shall be Kena.
Yeah, of course. I get it right because my name. Everyone gets their own. They call me Shamila. I'm like,
How
and
do
I
you
just let
say
people do it.
Shamila. That's
because it has an I in it.
But we should correct people when they say our name
we
wrong.
should.
Yeah, we really should.
Growing up, nobody could say Kina. I was Tina when I was young.
Lord.
Even my great grandma, they like Kina. So especially, I said I can always tell how old someone is if I tell them my name and they repeated Tina. Older people could never say Kina.
But if they would have pronounced it Kena, it wouldn't have been a confusion because Kena and Tina.
Totally different. Yeah. Yes, it's Kena, 4 letters. And people say, well, what is it short for? It's not short for anything. It's Kena.
They expect their names to be like 17 letters long, especially when you black. We know that's short for something like that.
Yeah, they expect your name to be really long.
Yes, they do. Y'all are so
Unless you're from the old school.
Every time I see you, you're gorgeous, and you have my favorite color.
Oh, that's why you asked what's purple. My favorite color.
I remember last time. So when I met you was at the Let It Burn event, and you spoke.
Yes.
And so I think you changed like 3 times.
Yeah, she really did.
You even brought an outfit today.
Changed clothes.
And you was like, I changed a lot. And I was like, okay, but then when you did change your clothes, I'm like,
she really changed clothes. Yes, I did. And I went to a friend's birthday party last night, and my other friend, which is the producer of Beer for Love, it's a movie that we had the opportunity to do the makeup for. Well. Yes. And she says, it's not your birthday. Do not change clothes. Don't even, just, it's her birthday. Don't change clothes. I said, oh, that's so hard for me. So I just brought a scarf.
Okay.
So I could at least put a scarf.
I love that though, because I'm like, for me, I like to wear different, like I love when I change into something else later on. Like, I get off work, you had to work for a while, and you change something, you go somewhere. I don't know, I love changing. I'm going to start doing that.
Well, I work in the office, so I already be office attire.
Yeah. See, I just feel like, how a lot of times you're trying to figure out what you're going to wear to something. Yeah. You're like, I don't know which dress. I like both of them. And I always tell people, wear both of them. You can wear both.
That's a good idea.
Because if just think how many times you went somewhere and you have on that one outfit, and then you start thinking about, I wish I would have worn that. I should have worn that. Baby, you go to the car, to the bathroom, you come back.
Yes.
People be like, is that the same person?
Right.
Is that her? I just feel like people need to be free to do whatever they want to do and feel whatever they want to feel. And clothes are an expression of how you feel.
That's true.
They're an expression of how you feel. Because if you put on something and it's not fitting right, you're going to feel like pulling it down, twisting
right. You know how some people wear stuff a little too tight and they just be tugging.
Now, I love tight clothes.
I do too, but
it got to be tight, like fit. Like a nice fit.
Right. Fit.
If you doing all that, either you're not comfortable in it or it don't fit right.
Yeah.
But I love me some tight.
I do. And I do his and hers fashion. I have a fashion mate.
Okay.
And
we
change clothes.
Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
So we didn't just
Yeah,
all
we
over the
yeah.
internet. Okay. So how did you get started with Mocha?
With Mocha. Okay, so Mocha is 22 years old. So when she turned 21, I was so happy.
Oh, I know you.
You know, because it's like,
she grown.
can you take care of yourself?
Move out the house. Everything.
Yes, can you take care of yourself? I started Mocha in, let me remember this story. I try to say it often so that I don't lose it. I started Mocha in June of 2002.
Okay.
I started it with a business partner, which was my first cousin. Okay. Our business relationship lasted for 10 years. Okay. So after that, I rebranded Mocha back up. June 2002, I started Mocha. In August of 2002, I launched Mocha in Atlanta and Louisiana.
Oh.
Went to the Bonner Brothers show or one of those shows.
Oh, yeah.
Mocha, I paid for the booth. I was set up and they set me right across from Mac.
Oh.
I was scared.
I know you was.
I said, what in the world? I'm this little old company and these little stick-on labels. And my little graphic designer could not get the M right, you know, and we didn't have time to. It was just, I was like, oh God. And I'm right across from Matt. Mm-hmm. I was scared, I was crying. And then people started coming to my booth. And I did this one lady's makeup and she looked in the mirror and started crying. Oh, and she brought so much energy to my booth. Y'all, I sold out of everything.
Wow.
So I launched it and sold out at the same event.
What a blessing.
Right across from it.
Yeah.
So I knew right then I can compete. Mocha can compete with the best of the best.
Yeah, so how about I call you Katrina now? Kathy and I were talking earlier, and we were talking about fear. Like when we get scared of something, I was telling her about a play that we did, and I was scared at first. And I got up there, I'm like, why am I scared? What was I scared of? Did you have that feeling like, what? Why was I so afraid? You know that my company was so small, I couldn't compete against somebody else.
Well, first of all, I used every dime I had. Me and my ex-husband, because he is the one that named Mocha. I always have to give him credit. Okay. My son's father and ex-husband, which we're still good friends. So it was like now or never. I couldn't back up. I couldn't fold up. I had to do it. And I was going through something that I didn't know I was going through. So this is August 2002. September 2002. I find out I'm 20 weeks pregnant.
Oh.
I'm 5 months. Had no idea.
So were you still having your cycle and everything?
So my cycle stopped. Which my cycle stopped once before in the 90s when I got stressed out.
So you related that to stress.
I said, maybe this is the same. Oh, wait. In May of 2002, I graduated from respiratory therapy school. Then launched the company. Then went to Atlanta. Then found out I was pregnant. So I had a whole lot going on.
Yeah.
It was a lot. And I had taken pregnancy tests and they showed up negative. And I went to my doctor, which I'm still cool with him, but he's not my doctor anymore. Because in respiratory school, I had to take a MMR, measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine. And that's a live vaccine. And I took a pregnancy test prior to that to make sure. I'm like, let me just make sure, you know. And I told him, I said, well, I haven't had a cycle. And I took that vaccine. He said, well, if you took that vaccine, you know, you need to think about, you know, not going through with this situation because this is not good. So God completely hid my pregnancy from me.
Well,
that's the reason why I like to tell that part of the story. Because God completely hid my pregnancy from me. My son is 21 years old. He's beautiful, healthy, athlete, smart, all that. So
what a blessing.
So now that's May 2002 respiratory school, June 2002 starting Mocha, August 2002 launching Mocha. September 2002, find out you 5 months pregnant. And then in December 2002, I got married.
Okay. You did a lot in 1 year.
And then 6 months from then, I turned 30. So it was just like all these life experiences all at one time. I was on autopilot.
Yeah.
My brain was just going.
Yeah.
No breathing.
Wow.
I know.
Just
Just
going.
it's just like, dang, you could. Like, especially like, find out you're pregnant, I gotta find out now, and then so far along, because then you have to prepare for that. Oh my god.
So, does your company offer like jobs for consultants?
We do. I used to be really, really strong with the consultant-based business because I wanted to share the wealth. And in return, they would be helping me grow the company, which is how I found out about y'all from your producer. She told me even today. So I just feel like it's a wonderful opportunity to share, but it takes so much energy to motivate.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I just don't have time to hold your hand. Do you want to make some money?
Motivate themselves.
You have to really be bold to be into sales, and some people just don't have it.
I said, if you
Well,
walk
they
in
can't
a
be a
room,
consultant.
if you walk in a room and nobody knows that you sell mocha, how are you going to make some money?
Right.
You have to let people know that you actually sell mocha, and they just click along. Now, right now, I have about 5 strong still, and they're doing really well. And I partner with them now. I say, this is ours.
I know what
We're
you're
doing
consulting.
this. Oh, wonderful. Okay, that's good. Which one?
Friend?
Oh,
Francesca?
yes.
Yeah.
Fran does the movie sets. She does a lot of movie sets.
Yeah.
She
we've
went
done
from not
movies together. So,
She went from not doing makeup to being a film makeup artist.
So
overnight.
are your consultants, are they makeup artists?
Not all of them. Some of them just sell, and I always train them to be consultants. I try to teach them to do makeup, but it's like either you have that gift or you don't.
Yeah.
But with Mocha, yes, with Mocha, it's so easy to apply that you don't have to really, just do a lot. We do a 6-step makeover. That's more than what the average lady knows how to do, and we just send them on their way. Hey, you don't have to be a makeup artist to do your own makeup.
So how does it feel, because you started your business with your cousin and then ended up doing it alone? How did that feel for you? Like, was it scary? Because sometimes, like, when you have a business with someone, it's easier because you have that person to rely on. But now you're, like, by yourself.
Yeah, and I relied on her a lot. I relied on her more than what I should have. I suggest that everyone that has a partner, that you get involved in every aspect of it, because I'm more marketing, and I was really not wanting to do all of the back end stuff, which I do now. It just made life easier, I thought, for me. But when you're not watching all of your things like finances, and you're giving someone else control over your finances, that's not good. It's always good to know.
Well, can I ask what happened? Why did you guys decide to go separately?
She is my cousin, first of all. We have the same blood running through our veins. And she did some things that will make it where I will not be able to trust her again in life. I love her from a distance. I love her for her birth, and I'm thankful that she's here and doing her thing. However, I cannot trust her.
We're going to take a quick break because when we come back, we got to get real deep.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. We already said what you want, right? Yeah, we
And like I was saying, when we were not on camera, I can love people from a distance because I possess unconditional love. And I don't like to carry hate, so I can love people from far away. It's my family, so I'll always love them.
Carrying hate makes you look old, and it makes you sick.
No, it does.
And it makes you sick. And people don't understand how disease is not just what you eat.
Right.
Not physical food that you put in your mouth. It could be what you're listening to, what you're carrying on the inside. Some people you can eat healthy and still get sick. That's just because of the things that you carry.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
I do.
Bitterness.
Because some people are just ugly inside, even though they eat healthy or whatever. They just
bitterness you ugly and sick. And old. Old looking and old.
yeah.
I feel like Michael Jackson said, the man in the mirror. I feel like when people can look in the mirror and see themselves for the beauty that they have, it'll make life for them.
But they have to really look and see it. You know, some people look and they see something that's not even real.
That's true. Self-perception, that is so true.
Yeah. Well, can you tell us some of, like, what, have you had any challenges that made you feel like you wanted to give up?
Oh, baby, I've been in business. I've been self-employed since 1996.
Ooh.
I've been self-employed since 1996. So have I had moments where I wanted to give up? Yes. The moments that made me want to give up were times when my finances were depleted. Those are the times when I just say, oh, it's just too much. I'm just, because Mocca is a very high-end quality product. So sometimes I'll do an investment in something, like an ingredient of something, and then I still have all this other stuff that I need to sell, So it's kind of like flipped upside down. And this last business venture that I did, I actually opened up a brick and mortar in Red Oak. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. Right off 35 in Red Oak Road. She sit pretty on the side of the road. She was gorgeous. However, it was very hot overhead. $34,000 just in rent. In 1 year.
Wow.
In 1 year.
Yeah, that's
so when you calculate how much you pay a month times 12, that's what I suggest that people do.
Yeah.
And the days of the brick and mortar are decreasing.
Yeah.
It's easier to be mobile or something like that.
Yeah.
So now I have my same business and it is on my property. I did a build out and it looks exactly like Mocca.
What? Wow.
So when people see the inside, they think that I'm still there. Because my sign that was on the door, on the building is now placed inside of the new, I call it the Mocca Cottage.
Okay.
That's cute.
That was the Mocca Palace, but this is the Mocca Cottage.
Oh, wow. So what is something that you do that makes you stand out from other cosmetic companies?
Mocca stands out because we have a more natural approach to makeup. Instead of just covering and heavy, makeup, we have more of a natural.
You start with the bare face and then work out.
Okay. And our skincare is unisex. So it's for he and she. And I emphasize for couples to do skincare together. In the shower, y'all, do the skincare together. You rub him down with the Mocca Shea Butter. He rubbed she down with the Mocca Shea Butter. Everything is about unity at this point.
Okay.
So many women say, oh, girl, he can't use my stuff. I'm like, why not? If he likes it, he'll start buying it. So
and you don't have to worry about it.
I'm going to Mocca. He's going to be like, baby, make sure you give me some shea butter. So it's really good to do
I
together.
like that. It brings like unity and
You be like, baby, we're going to do our facials tonight. I'm going to make us a nice salad.
Self-care, doing it together.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Togetherness, unity, couples.
Yeah, stop being so stingy when you get in a relationship.
Right.
Can't use my hair products, skin products.
This is for she, not you.
Yeah, I tell them it's unisex. It's for both to do together.
I like that.
How can we break that mold to get guys to not be afraid to use?
Because people think it's feminine.
That's true. Yeah, because it's like, that's feminine.
Yeah, how can you break that mold to make it not seem like it's not masculine for a man to want to? And I shouldn't even say that because men, they have both femininity and masculine. So
I used to cater the skincare to like the man that's working in the office, the one that might be more concerned with how it looks. But let me tell you, since I changed and opened up the skincare to the plumbers, the construction workers, the electricians, the blue collar workers, the Mocca skincare has just been growing.
That's perfect.
Because they get dirty. So when they clean up, they want to clean up well, and they
want to say.
So now it's not just for you know the metrosexual man or the man that likes to be fancy. It's also for
I look different outside of my work.
Yeah, they want to look good, smell good. You know, they do their shave and everything. They ready to take you out.
Yeah.
We're like, baby, put your mocha on.
I was on your Instagram and I seen you do the you did the woman for the skincare, then you did I think her husband or something.
Yes. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. And the aromas of mocha, because we have an avocado mint scrub, and it goes on like a mask. And then when you wet it, you start feeling the exfoliation and the granules, and then it turns into a wash.
All in one.
And you can use it everywhere, even in those nice, gentle areas.
What? Wow.
Be smooth.
How do you test out those products to know that they can go in those gentle areas?
Because we use in our gentle area products, we use only natural ingredients, things that don't have alcohol, very low in preservatives, and no like perfume fragrance, all like organic fragrances. So things like that, you can use.
So is it more so like essential oils and things like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Because if you can use it on your face, on the gentle parts of your face, then you're also normally able to use it on the gentle parts of your body. I use facial products on my body.
So you do allow the products to be tested on you, like if it's something new that
yes. We have it's 10 people, and we try things for at least 30 days to make sure it's hyperallergenic, and mocha is 89% hyperallergenic. Which is very high.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Very high. 89%. We hardly ever have anyone saying they're allergic to it.
Like, you gotta take care of your body. Like, what were we talking about? That's what you eat can make you sick. Also, what you put on your body.
That's true.
So make sure you're using products that have natural ingredients in.
Yeah.
All of our products are vegan. They're all, of course, we don't do no animal fat or anything like that, So
that's unnecessary. I think. I mean,
but people use it.
Some people are cruel like that. To me, when you use
animals.
I don't know. I love vegan stuff. I was using like makeup and stuff like that. Make sure it's vegan.
Yeah, mocha is all vegan.
That's good. Now, what do we have here?
Yes.
Let's talk about this.
So I did bring this is
and it's one of those what I have on my lips.
Yes. Yes. That is the mocha lip stay. This is a shea butter. So the lip stays are fragrance free, alcohol free, of course. And they go on like a liquid, and then they dry as a matte.
Because I feel that my lips are matte.
And these helped. They really made a difference during the pandemic, because our customers still wore lipstick with their mask on. So that really helped. That was,
and they wanted something that wouldn't transfer onto their mask.
Right. So, because a lot of people just stopped wearing makeup. Period.
I know I did. That was when I stopped wearing it.
Yeah. They stopped wearing it. And during that time, I really emphasized skincare. I'm like, y'all are at home. Do your skincare, and put some lipstick on. I call it lipstick therapy. I tell people, your husband, your children, them little kids don't even want to see mama looking a mess every day. Fix yourself up. I'm gonna put a lip gloss on, comb your hair back. You walk out, your kids see you be like, whoa, mama,
add some color to your life.
Yeah. Also, tell the audience about the colors that we have on.
Okay, so all of the lip stays are named after shoes.
Okay.
And you ladies have on Miss Peep Toe.
Oh, Peep Toe. And you see how it looks different on both of us?
It does. It does.
A little brighter on me.
Oh, it's really popping. And I have on Miss Runway and Peep Toe.
Miss Runway who?
Runway, it's a purple,
Oh, okay.
which you'll love, and Peep Toe on the inside.
Oh,
And then we
okay.
have Miss Wedge. Then we have Miss Stiletto. That's the number one selling color. Stiletto.
Why
bright
did you
red.
name your lipsticks after shoes?
I like shoes.
Okay.
And I don't know any other brand that has shoes for the name
I
of
don't
their,
either.
That's it.
their
That's
products.
I don't-
You know, I mean, and we have Miss High Heels. Yeah, go on the website. It's really nice. I don't know what we have out here today.
What do you have for men?
This is Miss Thigh High.
Miss
Thigh high. I like that. I like the thigh high.
And for men, with lip care, sure. With men with the lip care, we have them do the avocado mint scrub to exfoliate their lips, and then we have a lip oil.
Yeah.
A lip oil, so
Keep them lips moisturized.
yes, and they can use the shea butter. You can get a little
Can we
bit
try
out of
it?
there.
Can
Now-
you explain a lip oil? I've never heard of that before.
So a lip oil is better than using a chapstick, which Mocca has a chapstick also. But the lip oil, it stays on. And you don't need, let me tell you, with Mocca, you don't need but a very,
Just a little bit. Yeah, look at this.
a little bit goes a long way.
Look.
Long way.
Grease my legs.
I had my stepmother, every time she sees me with the Mocca shea butter on, she always walk up and say, let me get some lotion.
I know.
She get it off of me.
That's funny.
This is
Now
nice.
this one, sorry y'all, a little display going downhill. This particular scent is the mint, and I created that scent during the pandemic because it acts as a shield in between your skin and things you touch, and then the mint in it is an antibacterial. So if you have to shake people's hand, you still have that little shield of protection, and then the mint will fight off, the bacteria.
That was good.
Do you get a lot of family members and friends try to get free product from me? And if so, what do you do? That is and they think they're entitled to it.
Yes, so I have the strongest support group. My family, my friends, all of us, we support one another. And they know when they want some Mocca, they know. I'm going to naturally give them a discount because that's just what I do. I appreciate them so much.
That's it.
But they spend their money. I mean, if you want Mocca, they know it. They got to pay for it. God told me to stop doing all them discounts. And I listen.
It costs, if you're using natural products, it costs.
Yeah, it
a lot.
costs.
It does.
Yes.
And that's why they are typically higher than some
That is
you get at a
true.
drugstore.
Right.
That is true.
And so please appreciate and purchase.
And that's why it's called high end. Because
Yes. And if your family and your friends are not supporting you, that's a problem.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you want me to be there for you, but you're spending your money at the mall.
Yeah.
So why would I spend money that you spent with me on you when you spent your money over there? I'm going to spend my money back on you. With gifts, or if you have different donation things, you just never know when you're going to need somebody. And if you're promoting and helping people, it can come back.
That's right.
That's how I see it.
Is this both the same? The jars?
Let me see. This one might be different. This is the original Mocca scent. That's the original Mocca scent.
Oh, okay. It
That's how I smell all the time.
clean. And I can smell the difference. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, you said that's a scrub?
this is shea butter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
that
all
one right
three of
there,
those-
that anti-COVID, that's serious. You can even feel the mint in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can.
'Cause I don't
And
like people- I
these
don't
are your
touching
three
people. I don't like
lipsticks.
people
Can you
touching
tell us
me.
about the colors of those lipsticks?
So, yeah, that was Thigh High. Which one is this? This is Statement. That's another light purple that
I
you'll
like that,
probably
yeah.
like. It's like a nude, but it's
Oh,
purple.
yeah.
And let me see, I think both of these are the same.
Oh, okay.
I just put a few out.
Okay.
Everywhere I go, I take a little display with me.
Uh-huh.
I can be at a restaurant. I might put it on the table. You don't never know what you're going to get out of it.
Exactly. Somebody walk by and be like, what is this display? And then you explain it to them.
I
That's
have
your
it out
baby.
on the
That's
table.
That's
Yeah.
your baby. That is your brand. So you got to take it everywhere you go.
That's right.
How
We have-
did
we
your
have a
husband
question
come
from
up
the
with
audience.
that name, Mocca? Do you know?
My ex-husband.
Yeah, sorry, ex-husband.
She made sure you
I
got the
know.
ex-husband.
X.
So he said, why don't you name it Mocha? Because we were trying to think of names. And I was like, oh, I like that. He said, that's a mixture of your color and my color. I said, okay, I like that.
Okay.
I said, but I got to spell it differently.
Mhm.
So that's where the Mocca came
Okay.
instead of the Mocha.
Okay.
And originally it was Mocca Cosmetics. And when I rebranded in 2015, because I went through that partnership breakup and a divorce all at the same
okay.
time.
Did
That
that
was a
hinder
lot.
your business? Like with you guys splitting up as far as like the name? Because like, I came up with the name, so let me get a piece of
I
that.
just took my name
Oh,
with me because I was still the larger partner.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just took my name, and the Mocha Cosmetics had a lot of other stuff tied up with it that I wasn't familiar with, that I knew nothing about. So legally, I changed it, but I still kept Mocha, and I said Mocha Makeup and Skincare. And I still love that name, Mocha Cosmetics. So now that it's been so many years, I'm able to.
I love it.
Does he
I love
still
how you
get
spell it.
proceeds from it, or he was never a part?
Oh no. Now he didn't fight me at all. No, I was talking about the partner on that part. No, he didn't fight me at all. We free flow with that.
And I think we had a question from the audience or from Miles.
Well, I'm in the audience.
It's
So
so funny.
you were talking earlier about how you change outfits throughout your day, and I see that you have on an entire different outfit.
I forgot to mention that.
Yeah,
But
that
I'm
should
sure-
be.
I'm sure they caught on to it.
Yeah, I like the first outfit, of course, but I guess I really didn't have a question. I guess I just made an assumption
Yeah.
that you look beautiful in your new
Observation.
outfit.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
So I just wanted to get up here and say that.
I appreciate that.
Is that-
I feel like
And I love your hair.
thank
I
you.
know, that is
Thank
very
you.
I used to wear a lot of hair pieces kind of like that.
Thank you. Well, I feel like I just felt like queening today.
That's why I was gonna say you look
I
like
felt
a
like
queen.
queening. Even when I have on my cowboy hat, I'm still a queen because I wear a lot of cowboy hats.
Okay.
I wear a lot of cowboy hats. And I wear the cowboy hats because the sun is so strong. And I use skincare products, so I like to block the sun from my
Yes.
face.
Good.
And I like the look. It's fun too. But if you feeling like queen, it can be a thing. I mean, it can be a bit much sometimes, I think. But it's
No,
just
not
it's
at
just-
all.
no.
Just be who you are. I love it.
Brown
one
with
thing
the-
I've learned from this. I met a friend not too long ago.
Girl, you change outfits 3 times a day. You talking about?
Huh?
You do? I said you change outfits 3 times a day. You talking about a bit much?
That's me. That's me. And one thing I've learned in this past year of my life is I honestly do not care what other people think.
Good.
Yeah.
That was so. It just
And a lot of
changed
us
my
have
whole
to come
life.
to that in our lives.
It changed
It's
my
hard.
whole life.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times people want to do stuff, but they don't do it because they're thinking, well, what is she going to think?
Right.
She going to think I'm crazy. Or he going to think I'm different or strange. I just, just do what God puts in me to do. And I just do it, and it feels so good.
That's
Good
true. I'm
for
learning
you.
that right now.
Good
I
for
love
you.
that. Yes.
That's good.
I've always did my own.
You need to write a book. Have you ever write a book?
Girl, that book.
That book, huh?
That book is going to be serious.
Oh yeah. So what are some of the important things that you think that you will put in the book for someone to read that they'll learn, or you want them to learn?
I think the first thing that people need to do is to not be so hard on yourself. Like, people just so hard on themselves. Be loving towards you. Love you. I mean, if it's something you don't like, you can tweak it a little bit, but be loving towards you. It's only one me. It's only one you. It's only one you. And a lot of times people get caught up in being insecure because they're looking at you. Oh, I like how her dress look. I wish my dress looks like hers. And mine are short and stubby, and hers are nice and long. And oh, I like her shape, and I'm just not built like. Look how her feet look in that shoe. Mine doesn't do that. So you're so hard on yourself, and now you depressed because you're so
You're looking
hard
at
on
somebody
yourself.
else and what they have, and not
This last situation with me closing the store, the actual brick and mortar, and the financial drama that I went through with that, and doing a build out, it just really taught me you're happy. You have to be happy within yourself. You can't have things determine your happiness. You know, if you have a 700 credit score and that's what determines your happiness, baby, when that credit score drops, so what you gonna do? You gonna be depressed.
right.
You can't let people, places, or things determine your happiness. Your happiness, it literally has to
But
come
some
from deep
people do
inside.
allow that to determine. That's why they
I know.
commit suicide.
I know.
All this kind of things.
I do know. I do know. So I would say be loving towards yourself. Be loving towards yourself. And choose the path of least resistance. Meaning, if something is pulling away from you,
Let it go.
don't.
Oh my God, you would destroy yourself, literally.
You'll go crazy.
Yeah.
Choose the path of least resistance.
Do you believe in mentors?
I do. I do. You can learn a lot from a mentor, but you still have to know what your heart says.
Yeah.
You can have a 2-hour conversation with a mentor and grab only 10 minutes of it out. Because if you're leading your heart, you have to lead your own, heart.
Do you have a mentor, or do you do any
I have a couple of mentors. I just recently called someone because I needed to make a decision, and I know she knew that environment. So I called her. As matter of fact, it was Dr. Sharon Patterson. I called her and I said, I need to make a decision. And she helped me make it real quick. I was like, okay, because I know she knew the inside. I don't know. Sometimes we don't know the inside.
Exactly.
And why would I go through a whole lot of stuff when I can ask somebody and get some insight? Now, all the time, you don't take everything that people say.
Right.
You go by what your heart says. However, the information she gave me helped me.
Like you said, it was something that you didn't know too much about. I think that's where people kind of mess up too. It's like, oh, I want to do what I want to do regardless of what I know, and they end up failing because they don't want to listen to anybody.
Oh, I was.
So people think that being self-made is okay. I'm making my own decisions, or they think self-made is a thing. I mean, you can be in business with yourself, but you still have people to help you along.
That's right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
Like they say, you're gonna listen to somebody.
Yeah.
I was the hard-headed child. I was somewhere with my hand on my hip, talking, listening to grown folks' conversations, all that.
Me.
In the middle of the conversation, So it took a long time for me to learn how to listen to somebody. And now I can discern what I need to listen to and what I don't listen to. And another thing, don't let anybody speak negativity over your life. Tell them, hey, keep that to yourself. Don't put that in the universe about me.
It doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah.
Who. Because you have people that you talk on the phone every day. They will be negative and like,
I'm there.
But I like that you said that you have several mentors. That way you can get advice from people that know whatever it is you're trying to get an answer to about.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's necessary.
So when you got your divorce, did it make it hard on your business? Like, as far as like maybe you personally, did you struggle? And did that have anything, like, did your business struggle along with it, or?
It was challenging because I was going through a divorce with my business and a divorce
You did mention that earlier.
Personal life. So I just tried really hard to stay positive and not, let it put me into a negative mindset, because my customers on Facebook did not even know I was going through a divorce. They had no idea. They had no idea. I didn't do none of that. The next thing they saw, a year and a half or 2 years later, they saw me with someone else. on Facebook, and I did a little post.
I got me and you made
I did a little post because I was like, I was wondering because I hadn't seen
it.
that.
Wasn't none of your business.
You know, it wasn't.
But you know how people be looking, and you're like, I ain't seen them.
And let me tell you,
What's going on?
let me tell you, I appreciate that experience because it taught me who my real friends were. If even some of my friends didn't know what I was going through, but if they were talking to him about what we were going through, because you know they be wanting people to hear their story, you know, it's like you know. So I said, he your friend now. You stay over there with him.
Exactly.
And I'm going to bring the ones with me. That was my friends, real friends that only talked to me, didn't get a part of the mess and all that. Same thing with the business.
Why would you be that far into someone's business to be talking?
They call you and be like, Tina did this, you know. You're like, well, if you talk to him, then y'all are friends now. And I'm going to go over here with these friends who I know I can trust.
Yeah.
So my friend circle is amazing.
That's
amazing. I love them.
That's good. Supportive of your personal life and your business. That's what I bring on.
Yes.
So, how can someone purchase some of your beautiful and smelling so good products?
Oh, thank you. You are just gorgeous and you are too. It's
you.
fun interviewing with these beautiful people.
And I love it. Now, what you said? Did you have some sparkling on your lips? So is that?
Yeah, that's why I was looking at.
The glitter lips.
Last time you had some glitter too.
They love
You just
glitter
sparkling
lips.
everywhere.
Just sparkle, sparkle. So the website. My son has done my website for the past, let me see. He's 21 now. He started my website at 15. He's not like a graphic designer or anything like that. He's just smart. So he does my website because I don't know how to do it.
Okay.
However, last year I invested in a new website.
Okay.
And I'm going to launch it very soon. It was $4,500.
Okay.
So it's real detailed, real beautiful. The website now is nice. It's easy going. But this new website has the capability to have videos and all that stuff. So we can do some testimonials and all of that. And, you know, keep up with everybody that hits the site. So it's still going to be Mocca Cosmetics. That's my website. MOCCA Cosmetics.com. And also, it's linked to Mocca Makeup and Skincare.com. So they can hit both. But it's easier for people to type in Mocca Cosmetics.com.
Right.
That is one thing that I kept for the website.
Okay, yeah, that's good. And then like social media, like you said, Facebook and Instagram, right?
Instagram. And I'm trying to get my little TikTok going. My little TikTok following. I finally got you have to have over 1,000 followers to be able to go live. So I'm able to go live on TikTok.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. TikTok is just fun for me. I sell more on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
And it's Mocca Cosmetics or Mocca Makeup?
Which
on
one?
Instagram?
On Instagram, it's Mocca Queen.
Okay. Mocca Queen.
Mocca Queen.
Queen, because you over here looking like a queen. This is so fun. We gotta have you back.
Yeah, we definitely.
Cause we gotta get into some more stuff too.
Okay.
Yeah,
We got some more stuff.
We're looking forward to
We
it.
got some more stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
And the main thing that I like to do when I talk, I want to try to help somebody.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
And
important.
hopefully bring somebody some clarity on something.
You know what? So the Let It Burn event, you spoke at that event, and we were interviewing someone. So I think I only caught the ending, but oh my God, you're a good speaker.
Thank you.
What were some of the key things that you were talking about? You remember?
Let me try to remember. Because I had my whole
Because I
brain
felt like
in
it was
that
so
area.
good. Yeah, it was so good.
And it's similar to what we talked about earlier about letting go of, the negative thoughts that we put in ourselves. Let that burn, but then still let that fire burn where you have an idea or a vision, let that burn too. So I kind of I kind of went both ways, like, because a lot of times with the Let It Burn, they were just trying to release things and get rid of them. But I was saying some things you still want to burn inside of you, so that your flame will show. I'm telling you, whatever you feel,
that's what keeps you motivated.
When you walk in a room, people will see that fire. That's the light in you.
Yeah,
that's the light.
Yeah, we're gonna have you back, and we have Camise coming back.
Yeah,
can't wait. Yeah. That's my classmate.
Yes.
Yes.
She my coworker.
Oh, really? Yeah. I love her. We've been through some things. We've been through some things together.
She's tonight, right?
Yeah.
What time she coming?
Right after you.
I'm good. I might get to see her.
Yeah.
Boy, y'all get us together. Y'all gonna have a comedy show.
I believe it too. For real.
Oh, we should have y'all come on together.
Yeah.
I'm funny too,
because I know Camise is hilarious.
It's certain people that just think I'm just a comedian. They just laugh. I say, "Oh, you one of the people that think I'm funny." That's what I tell people. You one of the people that think I'm funny.
Well, it was a pleasure, and I can't wait to interview you next time.
Thank you.
Get to some more stuff.
Oh yeah,
definitely come back.
Let's get into some relationship stuff.
Oh,
definitely.
Let's do that right now. Let's already because I'm going to
before the end of the year. I'm going to do a conversations piece with men and women, so we can hear from both sides.
Okay.
Because I feel like before the end of the year, when he and she need to talk.
Okay.
Oh, I'm coming.
He and she needs to talk.
No, because seriously, there's so much of this unhealthy conversation. You separate men and women, and all they do is just bash each other.
It's true.
Oh, no.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Every time I go on Instagram, you talking about women that you dealt with, and now you're bitter, and you come and bringing your unhealed self on this platform to talk to other unhealed people, so y'all get together. Together.
You ain't getting no resolution because nobody's healed. You're just bashing everybody.
That's right.
People need to understand that you need to heal first before you get on platforms and start teaching the people.
Right.
Or at least want to heal.
Yeah, something.
And listen. See, if you want to heal, then that means you'll actually listen and be open to what you have to say. I mean, we got to be able to have a conversation. Some men back away from these conversations.
Talk, I listen, and then you talk. And you listen. I talk and you listen.
That's right.
So it's like a balance there. Yeah.
Yes,
and I know like this is probably heard a lot, but taking accountability helps a lot. Because I think that's where the bitterness and all that blaming, because we want someone to blame for our pain.
We do.
Instead of looking back and say, you know what? You know, when you get hurt, sometimes you cause some of that pain.
That's true. It's always a two-way street.
Yeah, you allow people to do it.
Reflection.
Especially if they're doing it over and over again.
Yeah. Reflection. So, you have to be able to reflect on yourself and say, okay, I could have did this different. Last year for me was about reflection and values. Okay. So if you can really look and say, I could have handled that a little different without saying but.
Exactly.
So when you put but in it, that changes everything.
It does. But you still blaming somebody.
However.
I don't like people use the word but.
I like it.
I don't care if you're talking about your butt.
I know. Because now you just redirected me. Everything you said, all of that before. And then you say, but.
Yeah. Once you do that, and then if you're apologizing and you say, but, nope.
You don't even want the apology.
I need to begin with, so thank you. Yeah. All right, well, this was fun. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we have Mocca, Kenna. Oh, I actually really love that name. Kenna.
Thank you.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you. And my mom passed away in 2012. So every time I hear Kenna, it reminds me of her.
Oh.
Yes. And some people say it with that little deepness, and I like that. Thank you.
I love it. Well, thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
And y'all tune in next time. And we definitely gonna have Kenna back.
Yeah.
So y'all wait for that. All right. Thank you for watching, and good night.
Bye.